Okay, so I've actually been watching PhilHealth since it was here. And I actually wrote my dissertation on PhilHealth.
Oh, oh.
So I've been following it for decades. Um, and and so when I heard the news that actuarial life is down to 1 year, I was very concerned. So um, I checked the news reports, etc., and I found out that exactly 11 months ago, Secretary Duque made a pronouncement before the Senate saying that actuarial life was 10 years. So in my head, how could it drop from 10 years to 1 year, all in 11 months because of the pandemic? Of course, the pandemic is our biggest health crisis ever. But then the question is, did we really need that much money for that? And so when I did the math, it would seem that their projections for expenses relating to COVID were just bloated. And so
Wait
that
a
was
minute.
what I was trying to elicit from the committee
Oh,
hearing. And
yeah.
so I don't think it's 1 year, right? I'm not gonna guess on how many years that would be, but it's certainly not dying, right? So that's one. And then number two, um, what can we do? I think that's the question of Robbie. Is that right?
I'm sorry.
Hello.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Good now.
Are you still there? Ayan.
Yeah,
So,
you're
so
right.
I think Robbie's question was,
Yeah.
what can we do moving forward? So I don't think it's going to die soon, all right? So I think projections are too much. I don't know why they're doing it that way, but it is what it is. And I worry that when expenses are overestimated, then that would mean there's room for fraud. And at this point in time, this is the worst time to engage in that kind of activity, right? And so, what can we do moving forward? I think that, first of all, I think health insurance is a very technical problem, meaning to say, among all government agencies, that's probably the most technical one. And I would venture to say it's even more technical than running BSP. So, in other words, I think that whoever leads it must be qualified for the job, meaning what private health insurance companies, what qualifications private health insurance companies would use to hire their presidents and CEOs. I think we should use the same benchmark. And if and in other words, we need somebody who knows insurance. It's as basic as that. And if it would mean having to pay more, then we should pay more. If we're going to pay peanuts, we're going to get monkeys, right? So
Mhm.
um,
Mhm. Are you
hire
saying basically
properly.
that Dick Morales should not be there?
Oh, I'm not saying that because I haven't seen his CV yet. I'm just saying that that that's the requirement. That's a
Well,
requirement.
he was head of the mutual benefits system
Yeah. In the
after he
Oh,
retired in
there you go.
2009.
Yeah,
Which
there
was
you
what
go.
I was
So
going to
I mean,
say. I do not think that it's a question of competence. I think it's a question of integrity more than anything else. So I don't think there's a dearth of competent people for a position like that. I think it's
I
an integrity question, right? I mean,
certainly because anything that's
yeah,
fraud related. I mean, look,
yeah,
every year, year in, year out, we hear the same stories about PhilHealth, whether it's fraudulent claims relating to
right.
dialysis or cataract.
Mm.
We have ghost claims here and there. Now it's fraud
Now,
relating to
recently.
COVID.
Right.
So,
Yes,
so
yes.
it's there, right? I mean,
Mhm,
and there's really something systemic about it. And
mhm,
my own observation, I could be wrong because I've been watching it since Medicare. I really think you need proper qualifications for the head. In other words, it's possibly management issues, meaning technical leadership over the program, because a good understanding of how health insurance works and its nuances is really needed. This is not like a life insurance company where you just worry about the probability of dying and then you have actuarial life tables.
Right.
This is
Right.
different. You need to manage your members, you have 107 million of them. They have to be happy, they have to be informed, they have to be on board. And on the other side, you need to accredit hospitals, you need to incentivize hospitals that they should be providing high quality care, they should be efficient. You have to think about how you're going to pay them. Is it going to be case rates? Is it going to be fee for service? It's very complex. It's technically complex. And all of these things, if we don't understand the moving parts, then fraud can happen. I mean, that's just my take.
Okay.